Ciao ragazzi, hi guys, welcome back to another video. Zamo here with the Labubus, with the Z sign, with the pizza on the counter, welcoming back to a new video. How you doing? In today's video we're gonna talk about summer jackets. We're gonna talk about my favorite summer jacket, 8 of my recent favorites. There's gonna be a lot of new pickups, so I'm sure it's gonna be great for us to talk about jackets. As you guys know, I am like super into jackets. I made a video about my winter collection, and I think it's super important to always have like a light jacket when needed. Of course, during summer, could be because it gets cold, it gets rainy, you have a date at night, you know, like different weathers. Maybe you're based in a place where right now is actually winter. So overall, I always love to talk jacket. We're gonna talk about different price points, different brands. We're gonna talk about independent brands, big fashion houses, and all in between. So it's gonna be a great video discussing jacket. At the end of this video, I'm gonna let you know which one is the best and my personal favorite overall. Grab a nice coffee, grab a cup of water, and let's get into it. Let's talk jackets. Guys, thank you very much for following, liking, and subscribing this video. It means a lot to me. We are on our way to 1,000 subscribers. That's insane, that's incredible. So thank you for your support. If you are a spaghetti soldier, you're a part of the spaghetti army, which is the name of our community. Extra, how you doing to you? I see you, kappa cool. Anyways, thank you for liking and subscribing, that's amazing. Please leave a comment down below telling me, okay, this is actually my jacket, I don't wear jackets, jackets are overrated. I talked about summer jackets already last year, and I was focusing on Barber and Barber versus Uniqlo. I think those were like the hit jackets of those years. I personally have matured and grow from that, so I really can't wait for telling you guys what's in my wardrobe right now and what I was wearing yesterday and I will be wearing for the coming months. Fit check, we are bringing the fit check back. So today I'm wearing trusted Birkenstock Bostons. Those are very nice and comfortable, white toe box. I'm wearing a pair of Uniqlo U parachute pants. Those are like from last Uniqlo U drop last spring summer. Those are very nice nylon multi pockets. I'm wearing my trusted Goodfellas 1995 promotional t-shirt. If you know, you know. A paracord on the back, and I have a big chrome blonde now head. So you know, it was really important to have like a Western dynamic research. It's a high brand, so I'm gonna let you know guys if this is worth it or not. Couple of classic bracelets, that's the fit of the day, let's go. Jacket number 1 is a Carhartt per Invincible short jacket. As you guys know, I'm a huge fan of Carhartt. Of course, Carhartt Work in Progress is making, European division of Carhartt, is making many jackets all year round. But I'm a huge fan of their collaboration with Invincible, which is like a Taiwanese retailer who has a really curated selection. So to celebrate the anniversary of Invincible first and then their partnership, Carhartt and Invincible collaborated with 2 jackets, one in 2022 and one in 2024. I got both. So jacket number 1 is this short jacket. This is like an evolution, a redesign, a reimagining of the classic short jacket from Carhartt. A boxier fit, many pockets, raisable colors, and more like a focus on modern materials. Jacket is amazing. I share it with my girlfriend, and this is like so versatile because it's basically like a low-key piece that you can always, you know, dress up, dress down, and look short with like a super fancy bougie outfit with a nice bag. Going out is really unique. I think that the sizes, you know, you see how it drapes, how it flows, are really cool. There is additional attention to the pockets, to the colors, to the materials. An amazing jacket. On the same, we also have jacket number 2 in currently my wardrobe, which is this second edition of this collaboration with Invincible from, yeah, like 6 months ago, a year ago. This is a Detroit jacket. So before we had a chore, now we have a Detroit jacket, classic short jacket. In this case, of course, the language is the same. You have oversized fit, multiple pockets, and this one is actually reversible. So you have one black side and you have one green side, and you can see, of course, the tornado of Invincible stitched on the label. I really like the double logo. I really like the versatility. I have to say that I hate the gold hardware on this, but you know, you cannot have everything. Overall, like nice breathable jackets. They're good both. They're good for wind, for water, anything that this season can throw you. And I really like the fact this double fast, because of course, if your outfit requires it, is nice to have the possibility of having a green jacket while maybe wearing black all the time. So that's also super cool. I really like how they were creative with the pockets. So they kind of went and recalled the pockets like this for the Arctic, hunting boxes, utilities, Hummer. Then still keeping it in kind of a couple concept. Then I'm gonna talk about leather jackets. I've been on the lookout for like the perfect leather jackets for years now. I think it's really like a classic piece in a menswear wardrobe, and we all need one, of course, based on our necessities, our lifestyle, etc. But also as an Italian, you know, like leather jackets are life. Flaneur Leather Blouson. Flaneur is the brand that I work for. It's really like streetwear meeting luxury and reimagining all the parameters. You know, it's a European brand and it's super cool. So working for the brand, I was really curious at the collection, and I found this leather blouson. This is like 100% leather. It's lovely, it's really supple, it's really soft, and I like how clean it is, you know. So normally on leather jackets you have buttons, you have zippers, you have pockets, you have over construction. This one instead has such a clean communication line, such a clean design. It's so sleek and it's so soft. It's basically almost like a shirt. That's why the name is blouson, and I've been loving it. I would say this, out of all the jackets that I'm gonna talk about today, is the one I wear the most. You cannot go wrong with like a black leather jacket. It has like a nice color, has no logo, really, really clean, silver hardware. So this has been amazing. And this is why, because I was so in love with it, that recently at Flener we had an archive sale and I was able to buy the same model in this gray and blue. I'm aware that this color is a bit harder to pull off. I personally think I'm gonna be matching it just with overall black outfits and then this on top. But I really like the gray blue. I don't really normally wear a lot of clothes with colors. So this could be, because I like the model so much, this could be like a natural evolution and can be like a nice step. So please let me know if you need Flaneur and what do you think about these leather jackets. Chill, clean, staple pieces, and they're both amazing. So those two are jacket 3 and 4. As I mentioned before, I've been always flirting with Barbour. My friends make fun of me because every few months I buy a new Barbour jacket, and that often that's not matching me. But in this case, I think I love this Barbour. This is a Barbour trench coat, so it's like a bit of a longer model, still with the corduroy collar, with the classic zip, the classic buttons. It's not waxed, which in the end makes it easier to keep and store and doesn't smell and everything. Classic, like British rainwear classic. I like the fit. I got this through my girlfriend, of course, she's also wearing it, but it's a really versatile piece, and for these like rainy days, like last week here in Amsterdam, for example, it has been solid, solid, solid. I think it's nice to have a pop of color in your coat if the rest again is really minimal and toned down. And I think there is a reason why, you know, like trench coats were invented during World War I and why they have been keep on progressing and being so popular. So overall, this is like a masterclass from like light spring summer Barbour. I like the details, it's really toned down, but really folds well. Water is gonna drip off you, and I think is like a good staple as jacket number 5, so this Barbour trench coat. If you're talking about artisanality and something like micro brand, rewarding creativity, and something that really stands out, I've been a huge fan of Before My Legs Explode, which is this kind of project that I've been following on Instagram. You can find it here. As you guys can see, I think that this project is led by an artist called Dasha, and they're coming out with really limited production of like almost one-on-one pieces, customization, ideas and projects. One of the key focus of this brand, Before My Legs Explode, BMLE, is again to work with stitching and skulls and customization, it's making unique pieces, and that's why I was super happy to score this skull jacket. It's called 90 la paura, which is in Italy means 90 the fear, based on like the tarot card, and I love it. This is like a reversible canvas, raw canvas jacket, has a cut reminding me of like a Carhartt Active kind of thing, so it's really cropped, really fits nice. And on one hand, of course, you have 90 in the front and the skull in the back, and it's reversible, so you have like a treated canvas side with that's blue, looks like denim, and then you have a raw side which is beige. I think this is like the most experimental raw jacket I got, but I think I'm gonna really be enjoying it. It's a bit tough and stiff, so now I really need to break it down, get some air, because it smells a little bit like cute. But I think I would say this is jacket number 6, and it's the most experimental, unique. I love to support small creators. I love to support small brands. So go check out BMLE. This is my craziest jacket that I really, really like, and I should be wearing more. Let's wrap it up with another couple of options that I've been finding and I've been wearing it. As you guys know, I have been working pasta. I worked for CP Company for almost 3 years. There's a video about this. It's a beautiful story. If you have any question about CP Company, leave them down below. One of the fondest memories that I have, you know, working with materials, working with processes, is this CP Company TOB jacket. TOB comes from tube, and so this is like a double polyurethane film that's applied to a jacket, making this kind of like rain jacket, like sailors, like fishermen, tires kind of look. Looking back to Massimo Osti heritage, and the brand has reflective stripes, so it's also really useful if you're biking around town. This is like my cooler spring summer CP Company jacket. It looks like leather, looks like Barbour, looks like waxed, and his overall super cool concept. I know that CP Company now is bringing out a lot of TOB jackets, especially during summer. They're not very breathable. Warning, you look cool, but you don't enjoy. But who cares? You know, we just want to look cool. That's fine. And then to wrap things up, I think it's also really important to talk about vests. Vests, body warmers is something that I've been discovering in the last few years. They're very popular here in the Netherlands. And I think it's really nice when you just want to be a bit warmer, but still keep mobile, still not too warm, especially if you're on the bike, you're moving, you're being active. Nice vest, a gilet, you can put things in. And in this case, honorable mention, jacket number 8 is my Stone Island 1995 nylon vest. I've been talking about a bit more like here, talking about Stone Island in my collection, but you can see like this is on one side is nylon, black nylon metal. On the other side is like blue cotton. I really like the details, the big reversible zippers, how thought out the whole product is. My passion for Massimosti, I think this really goes well, again, depending on the outfit, on the day, you can switch it up. Like nice pullers, you have like a Stone Island green edge bag from pre-2000, and I think this also goes well a lot. As you guys can see, I am moving towards a bit more color from spring summer compared to my previous video. For winter, it was mostly black jackets, and I'm trying to put some color, as I said, and I'm also trying to have maybe reversible jackets. I think that if you really like one jacket, it's really nice that you can also enjoy it in a different color, you know, switching it up. Jackets, we love them. Jackets are incredible and they're really nice, they're really versatile. They don't need to be expensive, they don't need to be a big brand. You can really have your fun and pick from different category, from workwear to designer to everything that's in between. I personally would say that end of the day, out of all these ones, my favorite, most versatile jacket is, drum roll, the Flaneur leather jacket. Simply because it's like such a cool piece and I worn it in different environments like brand parties, dates, every day at work, and I think you can never go wrong with like a clean leather jacket. So if I had to pick only one, I would go with that. I'm so impressed. Good luck with your leather jacket hunting. Let me know in the comments instead which is like your essential for spring, summer, and of course whatever comes next. Have a beautiful day, have a beautiful weekend, drink plenty of water. Love you, bye!